Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jason from the Brass Brigade. Hope you're doing well. So check it out today. We're going to review the Red Clouds Collective Wax Canvas Pants. So here they are, right? I'm 5'11", about 160 pounds, and these are size 32. At the Brass Brigade, as some of you know, we have a 40 possible point scoring system. You can get up to 10 points in comfort, wearability, build finish, price value, and cool factor. I'm going to score the Red Clouds Collective with you right now. So check it out. For comfort, got to be honest. So these are 10.10 ounce wax canvas pants, right? They have like the double knee, a bunch of pockets, triple stitching, you know, rivets in all the little stress points. But for comfort, dude, these are not comfortable. Like when you put them on, it literally feels like you're wearing wax paper, okay? But more on that when we go over build finish. So for comfort, I'm going to give it a 7, which ain't great. Build, I'm going to give it a 9 because they are built very, very well. But there's a couple things I wish they would have done differently. So I'm going to sort of talk about comfort and the build sort of combined today. So check it out. So again, they kind of feel like wax paper when you put them on, but I love the way they're cut. They actually advertise them as fitted work pants, so they're not super baggy. Now, I watched a reviewer review these and a pair of Filson's tin cloth pants, which I've tried those on. I don't like them. They're way too baggy. And he was saying that these are like skinny jeans. These ain't skinny jeans. They're just like a normal fit. Maybe a slight taper to the legs, but by no means are these skinny jeans. I live in California. I know what skinny jeans are. They look like fucking men's leggings, all right? Those are skinny jeans. These are just fitted. So I just wish, so at first I was thinking, oh, I wish they had lining, right? Because there's a couple companies that offer pants similar to these that are lined with like flannel material or whatever they use. But then it got me thinking, I'm like, you can't wash these. That's the thing about like real wax canvas. You can't wash it, which some people think it's gross, but I wear these to make knives in. So I like wax canvas because the sparks on the grinders sort of bounce right off. So that's like the whole reason I bought these. But then I was thinking, I was like, but if these were lined, yeah, they'd be a little bit more comfy, cozy to wear, but how gross would those things get over time? So I thought, why don't they just, in the description, why don't they just put like, you know, we highly suggest you wear like a base layer. So I bought from Amazon a 2-pack of like, sort of like long underwear, but these ones, they're not really supposed to keep you warm. It's just like a standard base layer. And when I wear those with these pants, all the stuff I complained about the waxy feel, goes away. And then the base layer with these pants on a windy day, bro, you can't feel the wind. I was taking my daughter to school the other morning, got out of the car, gust of wind hit me. I was wearing pretty much the same thing I'm wearing now. And I realized, oh, I can feel the wind kind of go through my jacket, but I couldn't feel it on my legs at all. So man, they do resist weather, you know, and they're semi-water resistant. So anyways, I think they should just put in there or even send every pair with a pair of base layers. I got 2 pairs for like 17 bucks on Amazon, right? Just, you could tell people, hey, maybe wear a base layer with these. It's gonna keep the waxy feeling off your legs. So anyways, build, it almost got a 10, but check it out. So they advertise these little pockets up front to be the knife pockets, right? Which I am using. And they have all these triple stitchings throughout the whole pant, right? And the only place there isn't triple stitching is where you put your freaking knife. How does that make sense? Like, you literally, that's the first place to go on a pair of pants when it comes to my everyday carry knife. Is usually, you know, in and out, and it starts fraying right here. why would you not triple stitch the actual knife pocket? I just thought that that was super weird and not well thought out at all. If anything, I would rather there be triple stitching here and then maybe none up here. But that's just a nitpick, but that's how I feel. So build gets a 9. Price, what did I say? Yeah, notes, buddy, notes. They're 299 bucks. I kind of was going over it in my head before I started. I'm going to give it a 9. Now, I almost want to say 8, but I'm going to give it a 9 because when you look at the price of other wax canvas pants, like a pair of Filsons, those are $229, but they're not made in America. They don't have triple stitching, I believe. I don't think they have like the rivets, right? This also has like YKK zippers and all that good stuff. Yes, they're expensive, but from what I've seen, people wear these for years. So I burned through a pair of Carhartts in about 1 year, if I'm lucky. So I'll give it a 9. Cool factor, I got to give it a 10. This gets a total score of 34 at the Brass Brigade. Anything above a 35, I generally highly recommend. These I kind of do highly recommend as long as you wear a base layer under them, right? Because you are not going to like the way the wax feels against your skin, especially when it's cold out. And if you're okay with the more fitted look, again, they advertise them as like fitted pants, so they're not super baggy, which I like. I don't like really baggy pants, so I gave it a 34. So if you don't mind, you know, fitted pants, and if you wear a base layer, just trust me, if you get a pair, try them on without a base layer. You're immediately gonna want a base layer. So I would suggest them if you're looking for a good pair of like work pants. If you're a knife maker, these are great for, you know, when you're on the grinder, those sparks that fly off sometimes. I've literally caught sweatshirts on fire before. Well, not fire like I'm in flames, but you know, where they start smoldering, almost like you dropped a cigarette on them. And these have features you like, then get them. But if you're looking for like a comfortable, everyday, wear all around town type pants, these probably aren't them. So anyways, I like the Red Cloud Collective wax canvas pants. You might too, but don't expect them to be the most comfy pants you've ever bought. Have a good weekend, guys. Yeah.